Hey everybody, it's Danky RV with Team RondeVu once again to talk about how I got into competitive gaming and some of the stresses you're going to come across while playing competitive gaming as in GB matches. So let's get started. Alright, so basically this is second map where we won first map 4-2, and this is second map here. And it's best 2 out of 3 for those of you guys that do not play GB. I mean, it could be something else, but that's very rare. It's most of the time going to be best 2 out of 3. But I didn't really come to talk to you guys about this game too much. I'm not going to spoil anything for you guys. I'm just going to let you guys watch. And you're going to see a lot of floods and a lot of bad things that we did here. Just some stupid things, and don't get overconfident whenever you're winning. Let's just put it that way. But anyways, I just wanted to more talk about how I kind of got started into competitive gaming in the first place. So basically, back in Call of Duty 3, I got a message saying doing clan tryouts for game battles. And I was like, all right. I think I was like 12 years old at this time. I was young when I started doing this. I was about 12 years old, and so I said, yeah, sure, I'll join. And I ended up getting in the game, made an account, and got on the team. Played like 2 matches. Of course, I don't even remember if we won or lost. But by the time I got done doing those 2 matches, Call of Duty 4 came out. Yeah, like that. And then I forgot about GB for a little while. Started playing pubs with my friends, hit like 10th prestige or something, and then I started like remembering what game battles was again, because I got a message once again saying tryouts for a clan. Trying to get people together to start on this website called Game Battles, and I was like, oh, I have an account on that already. So I went to that guy's tryout, made it, and started doing GB again, and it started getting a little more into it. In COD 4, it was going back and forth. I stopped and kept playing GB, stopped and kept playing again. It was going back and forth, and I finally started making my own teams. Started leading them, started hosting tryouts, and you'll learn later on that tryouts are not worth your time in GB anymore. It's not about tryouts. It's about knowing the people you're going to team with. I mean, because tryouts, it could be a guy's bad game, and they could actually be an amazing player. And plus, tryouts, people frown upon them now. I mean, they're really dumb to do now. I mean, not a lot of people like to do them, and it's a waste of time, because most of the time you have people that are already on teams that just come in your tryout and just troll you and just troll your game, and it just ruins it. And you want to find top tier people. So people say they don't judge by MLG ranks, but to be honest, I mean, I don't like judging by MLG ranks either, but if I do see that their MLG rank is bad, I look at their match history. I mean, not their match history, but their match wins to match losses. So I saw like 100k MLG rank, like with like 100 match wins and like 2 losses or something. It was ridiculous. So I know a lot of good kids that have a high MLG rank. Me myself, I'm a 20k with a silver Ami trophy, and it was in a 3v3 amateur. But I have a dubs partner right now, which is Sinks, in this game, and we have been doing absolutely fantastic together. We have such good chemistry. It's dumb. Today I don't really know what happened, but we're still together. I mean, we're gonna keep going. We don't care about our record right now. Our record was 20-1 when we started today, but when we ended today, I think we ended up with like 25-5 or something. So we lost like 4 matches today. But Sinks has been doing an absolutely fantastic job here. He seems to know what he's doing. Sorry, I just burped there. Anyways, but he seems to know what he's doing. He seems to know, like, he correlates with me very well. I mean, we have, like, that's what you want with a team. You want good chemistry. But anyways, moving on to how I became a competitive gamer was Modern Warfare 2. When that came out, no, World at War came out, then I started really getting into GB. I started worrying about GB rank. My actual GB rank before MLG rank goes out was a 1.1k, and then MLG rank came out, and it kind of screwed everything over. World at War I didn't like World at War too much. It was my least favorite one. I mean, yeah, that was definitely my least favorite Call of Duty. Was playing GB a lot in World at War. Played it even more in Modern Warfare 2. I think I played that in Modern Warfare 2. I just started getting extremely into it, and I started playing in the PCL ladder, and didn't really go too far on the PCL ladder. And Black Ops came out. Black Ops, I played GB a lot, of course. And then where I started really getting into GB and started competing a little bit, taking things to another level by putting money into the game, is this game, Modern Warfare 3. I started getting extremely into it, started paying money to get into tournaments, and that's how I got my silver trophy. I started putting a lot more time into this game than I have any other game, and people don't see why competitive gamers, like why people play video games so much. And I mean, really, it's just like whenever you get in a competitive game, it's just like any other sport. You want to practice, you want to get better, you want to learn different spots. I mean, if I just spent like 30 minutes playing this game a day, I mean, I wouldn't even be where I am now. I mean, I wouldn't know the things I do know now, like how to moho jump, how to drop shot, why I'm playing on tactical, what are good callouts, the callouts I need to know, nade spots, what I need to look out for, what is fake diffusing. There's so much running in your head that you need to worry about. Like right here, I'm worried about if he's going to come tunnel. I'm worried about if they're going to kill me right away. My partners are far away, and I just get picked off right there. Like, that's the things you just worry about whenever you're planting the bomb. There's so many things to be worried about. There's so many things to look out for. It's just like football, man. Like, so many things to look out for, so many things to think of. What you're going to run, which play you're going to run for the team to, like, score a touchdown or whatever. And I mean, the amount of hours people put into competitive gaming, I mean, it's just like saying the amount of hours people put in their sports, like practicing. I mean, if you want to be the best, you got to practice. If you want to be the best, you can't just sit there, stare at your screen, and just hope you're going to become pro one day. You can't pay your way to be pro. You have to be good. You have to practice. You have to know what you're doing. You have to have kids that know what they're doing as well. There's a singles ladder in GB, but I mean, really, honestly, it's all luck in singles. I mean, a team is what you need to get to the top. There's no way in the world you could get to the top on your own. No way people are going to recognize you for you being the #1 in singles ladder, for being like 120-0. I mean, maybe that's a pretty good record. That's for singles ladder, that's pretty good, but still, like, it's singles. Anybody can do it. Singles is just 1v1, and honestly, it's mostly luck. Like, it really is. When you get into teams and stuff, this is when you got to start strategizing. This is when you start going to gain chemistry, and this is where you start like these guys right here. What they did is they had one diffusing, one watching. You have to plan things out in order to become that #1 team. And competitive gaming, man, it's just getting larger and larger every single day. Like, more and more people come, more and more. It's just getting harder and harder, because there's good players out there. There's good, like, pub stars. Like, there's some good people that play pubs. They don't realize it, but that's when they start going, I need another challenge. That's how I started. I need another challenge. Pubs is getting boring. I need something harder. I want to get bigger. I want to get known. I want to become famous. I want to get money. I want to win. I want to show everybody my talent, everybody what I can really do in this world. Like, not in this world, but in this game, like, the talent I have. Like, it's just like become a professional football player. It really is. There's so many competitive teams out there. So many good kids, so much talent out there that not a lot of people know about, and they just show it off by making videos, or all you have to do is be good in GB, win. Just win in GB, win in tournaments, you will get somewhere. GB is everybody's first baby step to the major leagues, man. That's the first baby step, and you just got to make it bigger. You got to make a leap, which is what I'm trying to do. Once you start doing tournaments, it's a whole different level. You start seeing the game in a different perspective. Like, in GB, you just kind of see it for what the game is. You see that you're losing, you see that you're winning. Once you start playing tourneys, you're going to see a lot more strategy in this game. You're going to see that connection and host matters a lot. You're going to see a lot of different things that just normal GB/pub stars don't see. I mean, it's just how the way this game is now. I mean, once you get in the competitive level, the way you see the game is a lot different than other people. You'll see that you could go into a public game and whoop everybody, Like, you could like 1v6 the whole team if you wanted to. I mean, pubs is just pubs, and the maps that GB picks are absolutely like phenomenal maps. They're good maps because they know what they're looking for. They're looking for the maps that are the hardest to play on. I mean, some of the maps you don't think they're hard, but I mean they are hard for other people, and you gotta know that these maps that GB picks are close range maps. They're not like long range, like I don't know. I forgot. I don't even honestly. I played GB so much. I don't even remember most of the public maps anymore. Like I don't really. I can't even think of any besides like Outpost. That's like the only map I could really think of. But like, there's really no. Like you'll notice all GB maps are close range, very intense, very fast paced. That's what they want. The rules in this game are a lot harder in GB than they are in pubs. Like 7.5 second plant time, 2.5 minutes to play the round time. Round switches every round. It's not like it just gives you a bigger chance. I mean, it's a fair rules. It's not like pubs where it switches every 3 rounds, and I mean it's fair rules. It's very fair. It makes it a lot harder. And there's also guns you can't use. There's like nades you can't use, stuns you can't use, or like tacticals, whatever they call them. There's certain things you can't use in GB, which makes it so much harder. It narrows it down to bare gun skill. I mean, sometimes it's not, because people use the PP90 and it's like a little shotgun. The PP90 is a shotgun itself. You have to watch out for that gun. I mean, if you see that someone's using PP90, the way to counter a PP90 is to get far away from them. The gun is super inaccurate, but if they get close range with the PP90, it is a shotgun. There's no way you're going to win that gunfight unless the guy who's using that PP90 is absolutely terrible. I mean, yeah, like I said, the PP90 is a shotgun. The ACR is a great gun, long range. It's a fantastic gun. MP7's the most accurate SMG in the game. Shoots fast, a little bit of damage, but shoots fast, gets the job done. It's also good close range. You just got to get good with it. It's one of the most accurate guns, I think. It's the MP7. It has no bounce at all. I mean, and it's perfect because it's very mobile. You run fast with it. Do whatever you can. I mean, it's a very good objective gun. And the ACR is a good support/slayer gun because you just have the range on them. PP90, like again, is a shotgun. I mean, it really is. It's just a shotgun because that's super fast fire rate, high damage, super inaccurate though. That's just what it is. Like, it sprays everywhere. But that's just how the PP90 is. And like, I can't stress. I hate it when people say it's just a game. It's not just a game. It's just like saying, well, I mean, it is just a game. I mean, football's just a game. Soccer's just a game. Anything like that's just a game. But when you know a person that has a passion for something, it's not just a game to them. It's something else. It's their hobby. It's what they love to do. It's what they want to try to be in the future. It's what they always want to do. It's not just a game anymore. It's a whole different level of just the way you see things. It's not the way other people may see it as, oh, he's just playing Xbox. Your parents might say you're never going to get anywhere from playing Xbox. My parents did. My parents said that I'm never going to get anywhere in just by sitting down playing games. I mean, they might be right, they might be wrong, but I do have a job right now. I'm in the United States Air Force, and I'm doing my best I can in this job, and it's good. I mean, I don't just sit down and play Xbox all day. I do have a job, like I said, in the United States Air Force. But when I get off work, which is at usually 8-hour shifts, I come home, play Xbox, practice, do my best, and I sign up for every single amateur that I possibly can. It's kind of hard for me because I have to get the ones on the weekends because I have night shift, and the tournaments are usually in the afternoons, and then there's no tournaments at like 2 in the morning. But yeah, I'm night shift, so it kind of sucks. But on the weekends, I do the tournaments I can, the amateurs I can, whenever I have the team to do it. And it's just hard to find those good kids nowadays. I mean, because the good kids that I'm trying to look for are on teams that aren't treating them well, they're usually getting carried. And I guarantee you those kids, it's hard to keep a good team. People say they want a dedicated team. That's what everybody dreams of. Everybody dreams of a competitive team that's going to stick together. But that's 99% of the time. That's just not how it's going to be. That's basically a dream. It's just a dream. It's almost impossible to find, but people do find it. That's the teams that go far in MLG. That's people that go far in EGL. I mean, anything's possible. Like today, Team Fear got whooped by a European team that I've never even heard of. It's possible to come out of nowhere and just show the world that you can beat the top tier teams. Me and Sinks right now are just doing amazing. We have the best chemistry. I've never had anywhere close to as good as chemistry as I do with this guy. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Like, we know each other, like what we're gonna do. It seems like right when we started playing with each other, it started launching. We were 22-1 in a day of playing this game, and it's just once. Sometimes you have your good days, sometimes you have your bad days. Like today, it wasn't the greatest day today. I mean, it was kind of we were doing good. We were going back and forth, kind of. I mean, we just kind of need a break. Every once in a while, you're gonna need those breaks from Call of Duty. You need to move on, go take a nap, go exercise, go work out, and come back and then just go hard again. Go harder than what you were before. Learn from your mistakes. That's what this game's all about. Learning from your mistakes. I mean, I've learned so many things off of losing GB matches. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna be honest. My win-loss ratio is terrible. I have like 150 wins and like 160 losses, and it's moving up. It used to be worse. It used to be like 90 and 120. But ever since I started playing with Swifty, it started moving up. I mean, no, Sinks. It started moving up, and I'm starting to see that this is the guy I need a team with. This is the guy that I see me going far with. But anyways, I'm starting to run out of time here, so I just want to show you guys. That was a very important match. That was a big match for us. I mean, they were 200th place, and they were like low MLG ranks. If we would have won that, we would have gotten so much XP. We're currently 150th in the doubles ladder. We are 25-5, I believe. But I have to go. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you sub, like, and comment, and just do anything to help us. Everything you do, it just directly supports me and the team. So thanks, and of time.